Team 3, second partial. The North American Free Trade Agreement, best known as NAFTA, is a free trade agreement between the United States, Mexico, and Canada. It was signed in 1994 and has created an essential trade bloc between these three North American countries. It also creates the rules and parameters for the economic trade of goods and services without borders, tariffs, and taxes. Today, in NAFTA for Dummies, we are going to see three very important chapters of the treaty. Those are the chapters 7, which talks about the regulation for sanitation and agriculture, two things that must be always together if we don't want to get cholera and other terrible diseases. Also, we're going to see chapter 8, which talks about the emergency actions or what can you do if a country wants to bully you and your industries. And to end, we're going to talk about chapter 9, the one that creates measures to create a healthy relationship between the countries, not like the one of that friend that is tormented by its partner. Follow us in this exciting episode of NAFTA for Dummies. Chapter 7. This first one is about sanitation and agriculture, and it is important to keep everyone healthy when they eat the products that come from other countries. For example, this is what you don't do with the regulations of NAFTA. This is what the producers must do with the regulations of NAFTA. The chapter of actions, the bilateral actions. This is a chapter that tells you what you can do and what you can't do. When a producer tries to export a lot of a product, it could harm an economy. When this happens, there's options that you could do, such as suspend the reduction given by NAFTA and raising the taxes that product to avoid the entry of that much product. Or do it by season. Chapter 9. As we said earlier, the NAFTA is a tool that creates standards to improve the transactions between countries. That's why it has rules that have to be followed. Here we can see what we don't do when making business with another country, like pretend that the other country does not exist or don't make the trade easily to the other country. While here it facilitates the trade between the countries.